What if I never knew? What if I never found you? I never have this feeling in my heart.
How did this come to be? I don't know how you found me, but from the moment I saw you, deep inside my heart I knew, baby, you're my destiny. You and I were meant to be. With all my heart and soul,
I give my love to heaven home.
and as far as I can see, you were always meant to be my destiny. I wanted someone like you, someone that I could hold on to and give my love until the end of time.
But forever was just a word,
Just a word.
something I'd only heard about. But now you're always there for me. When you say forever, I'll believe. Baby, you're my destiny.
You and I were meant to be. With all my heart and soul,
I give my love to heaven home.
and as far as I can see, you were always meant to be
my destiny. Oh,
maybe all we need is just a little faith. 'Cause baby, I believe that love will find a way.
First going to high school.
We met at church.
We met at high school.
We met at church.
I met no church.
We didn't meet at church. We met at church and didn't continue on. We were going to school together. At the first meeting, we see always a little girl that was Ursha. And by traveling different sections, and we would go up to Long Ridge. That was Gabriel Chapel, AME Zion Church.
What first day?
You
I
know.
don't know. I think we went to movies the first time, I believe. Movies be on Church Street. And then we used to go to Sunset Lake when that came in. That was about 2-3 years later. That's the only thing you had, because you didn't have no clubs like they got now. Stuff like that, we didn't go to them. The only thing we went was movies in the church, and when we used to go to the beach on 4th Sunday in July.
Yes.
Her family used to go to the beach on that Sunday, so we always go.
Oh, well, they always loved him. They would come in and he sat down and talked to them. So they said, that's the one for you. And my Aunt Gertrude said, well, that's a baby face there. And we love Daniel.
He dated 5 years for me. Yeah, cleaned him into high school. Yeah, 5 years. After we graduated from high school, that's when I was supposed to get married. That was in 56. Yeah, 56. After we graduated. When we got married in 58, that was 56. I was going to college then, so I think when I got drafted, that's when I decided I better get married. But we got married at Pleasant Valley Baptist Church. Pleasant Valley corner.
Land of Promise Road.
Land of Promise Road and Long Ridge Road, that church out there, that's Pleasant Valley Baptist Church.
Yes, you do. You know me.
Well, that's why I stayed with all this long. I sometimes wonder at myself. I can't answer that because it's hard to say, but the only thing I say, she all right. She treat me, do everything try to help keep the house together, and she loves to talk. That's one thing. I can listen. She do more talking than anything else.
One thing, we was combined and a church worker. You know, once you start attending church, then you could make it going to church and praying night and day.
Well, she's been a good mother to them boys, you know. More than them boys, anybody else children, she treat them like, you know.
A beautiful father to the boys. He's still a beautiful grandfather, but the grandchildren just don't listen to him. Well, he's still good. He's still a good man to me.
That's how into me you are.
Okay, my godmother, that was Lucia Fomer. She came over to my house that morning because she helped fix up the bed and helped me to get dressed. They was all different color at that time. You know, you could get them like the Fomer dresses, like your ordinary. They back in stock again. Everybody had different colors. Or the one that took me to the church was my Uncle Joe. We always call him Daddy Joe. Oh, he was already standing in his place with his brother, Hardy Cuffee.
Me and him got there about the same time. I was there myself. I got myself there. He came after I got there. Yeah. Because see, he had come away from benefit, and I was already up the Long Ridge, so I just came on down there.
Your own words.
In my own words, I was feeling fine, great, because I always was a church girl, and I didn't let that excite me. That whole time I was calm.
I wasn't nervous, no. I just stood up there because me and him hard of a talking, and Robert Moore, you know, he always do have conversation the whole time. So I ain't had time to even think about nothing. Didn't even think about that after the wedding was over.
No, so he was getting ready to leave to go out back home because I was late. I was like 10 minutes late.
We hadn't even started. We was outside and she supposed to have been coming. And I walked down the street. I walked back to gave it Long Ridge. Because I said, she's supposed to have been here. And she was real late.
That's everybody told him, Daniel, don't you leave now.
Yeah.
No honeymoon.
No honeymoon. I don't know, we hadn't decided nothing when we got married. Well, at least one thing, I just had got a good job, so.
Where you working?
Launchmont Apartments.
Okay.
And so I ain't had no car at the time, so my Uncle Clinton picked me up and started taking me to work. So I decided the best thing for me to do is go to work right now until I could make some money.
Well, the next morning I said, well, we got to start back on our journey, and that means to get your job and go back to work.
Well, I think the first thing in 50 years I learned married, the best thing to trust one another, have confidence in one another, and don't answer a whole lot of questions. You know, and answer where you're going, where you're coming. I never did that since I've been married. I never asked her where you're going, when you're coming back, but she'll ask me. But I think you're supposed to have confidence in one another, trust one another. And then I think, me, I don't like a whole lot of fussing. I don't do a whole lot of talking. I just listen.
Because why I want to renew my vows, because I think I done profit good thing in the Lord, and with the Bible word say you stay unto death.
Yeah, I decided to renew our vows, our 50 years, and I thought it would be a nice thing to have, but I didn't think I was going to be able to do it, but somebody else worked it out for us. I don't know what the difference is. Maybe this time much excitement because it seemed like we have more people. Some of our family going to be there this time than it was before.
Oh, my expectation of being have a good day.
And more people always question you and make it more, I said, I hope I don't get nervous. And I just hope it'll turn out to be nice, that's all I say.
Oh yeah, I thank all of them that put it together. Well, the one I'm indefinite, when my son came and he said he wanted to give mother something together, and they agreed to it. And then my baby daughter, that's Jones, because I've been knowing her ever since we first met. She was my little girl. And then when I met Sylvia, she was anxious to help Rex by him just getting home out of Iraq. And she met me as a good daughter-in-law.